Yeah, how's it going? Today is 2nd of March, Saturday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available out there. Let's take a look at the next article that will support for tech entrepreneurs will boost livelihoods. Let's try to understand it, what this opportunity is all about. New UK funding for innovative mobile phone technology will help change lives in poorest countries around the world. Let's try to understand it, right? Recently, if I need to put things into perspective, right? Recently I was taking a look at some of the new projects of technology projects, and we're taking a look at using some of those technologies when it comes to hospital and some of the services. There might be something, right? I was taking a look at in the Danish hospitals, right? And how they tracking patients and everything within the hospital site. But either way, let's try to understand what's happening here. Some of the bullet points. Entrepreneurs receive new support to develop innovative mobile technology to help tackle development challenges around the world. Previous funding throughout the scheme has helped develop artificial intelligence AI to provide advice for farmers in remote areas. Okay. I have seen one of those competitions and I have covered. I think that would be, at least it was within Midlands of the UK. There was a AI or technology project where they were offering funding. They might be still available, but either way, let's forget. The program brings the mobile industry to develop community together to boost livelihoods. Okay, let's try to understand it. I'm not sure what kind of why it needs to be mobile phones. Why are we referring to mobile phones? Why we cannot refer to app? That's but either way, perhaps particular phone. You need to purchase a phone now. Let's try to understand it. New UK's funding for innovative mobile phone technology will help change mobile phone technology, right? While we're referring to mobile phone, I would say that it would be just software. Why can't it be software? But either way, it'll change the livelihoods in the poorest countries around the world. Developing Minister, okay, that's the name. Harnessing AI technology provides real-time agriculture advance for farmers in Nigeria. It's I think Nigeria has so much oil and it sells surplus energy to neighboring countries. Okay, let's try to understand it. And pay as you go. Okay. So since currencies within those governments is a different issue. Since there's a lot of foreign governments tackling some of those currencies, and those governments looking to perhaps move to different currencies, right, or develop their own currencies. So then I would not necessarily classify those countries as being poorest. Perhaps of different influences, unstable based on that influences, right? Perhaps that would be classified as poorest, but either way. So powered fridges as just some of the ways. Okay, funded mobile technologies improving livelihoods globally, right? There's some opportunities there, right? So what are they looking to do, right? So that fridges, right, storage of food, freezing it potentially, or keeping it cool. That would be potentially cooling technology, as well as how it would be powered, right? So with solar panels, okay. Who gonna be producing those? UK? I don't think UK has good technology when it comes to solar panels, but either way, let's look at the speech. Oh, okay. So at Mobile World Congress today, so that's why it's referring to mobile phones. Well, this article might be a waste of time. Let's progress to other opportunities, right? If I will see any of those opportunities, I have seen quite a few of those when it comes to perhaps suggesting projects, but those projects would need to approve, and usually those departments are in partnership with other companies, and they would say that they are non-profits and all of that. I would reach out, and there would be no response. So all this might be just something there, but it's not really. They cannot even define software. It's not mobile phones. They cannot even define that. So all this article might be a waste of time. Let's take a look at this opportunity, right? That we press release, something that would be published on 26th of February. New funding to put the UK at the heart of new generation of telecommunication services. UK Space Agency has announced a 10 million funding competition that will help UK companies to put their technologies at the forefront of a new generation of global telecommunication services, products, and applications. So it would be products and services. That's it. That's it. It's not that hard. Yeah, yesterday I was reading some of those contracts. I haven't read this particular contract, but I have read quite a few of those. Usually, I would highly recommend to be very cautious, right? In particular, some of those agencies that all the contracts that they're giving would not necessarily be a good contract, right? I think people up there who giving you that contract, they would person don't understand what he would give it to you in the first place. So be careful in signing anything. Once that been said, right, if I'll bring you more attention to some of these opportunities, I need to put a disclaimer there before signing any of these documents. Be very, very careful. Once that been said, in particular some of the documents I have read yesterday. So just be careful. Let's progress. Announcement at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. Oh, okay, so we again we're referring to mobile world. So that's a type of software. For people who don't understand, it's software what really matters, and that the way where that software would be used. The potential that software could be open on desktop computer, software could be open on mobile phone. Those different areas, but the software is what we are taking a look at, and software applications. Here we go. It's not that hard, but either way, they're referring to mobile phones just because they most likely the target audience don't necessarily have access to desktop computers, right? That's what they're referring to, but either way, that's not the way how it should be structured for anyone who understands what they are talking about, but either way. An international event for connectivity and communications funding is part of UK's commitment the European Space Agency ESA Advanced Research in Telecommunication System Artist Program. Let's see, perhaps there might be some opportunities, right? Okay, so what's important? If we can help these people, that's what's really important. Wording could be done better. Contract, perhaps it might be some point that we can go back and forward with the contract. As of now, some of those contracts are very bad contracts, right? But either way, let's try to understand it. The 10 million investment is open to a diverse range of innovative products or components, systems or services, and aspects of the space, ground, or network segments. This could include breakthrough technologies such as development of lasers to communicate in space, or in pioneering market opportunities such as the use of space tech to boost the efficiency of global shipping and or trade. They're looking to solve real problems, right? So it need to be I'll rephrase it, right? So perhaps they have something in mind, but I'll rephrase it. If you were to suggest or propose in a project, we don't need to solve real problems, and if you can, there's a lot of people who could use a little bit of help, right? Artist, that's the name of the project, I believe, right? So that would be European ESA, right? They haven't landed yet, by the way, on the moon. They haven't landed yet. Other governments did, we haven't. And now we're taking a look at satellites and communication. That's what this team is looking now. But I think they should put their priorities in order. Either way, artists and unleash innovation in telecommunication services that improve life on Earth and unlock growth opportunities for businesses. The new funding announced today could support programs that help improve connectivity in remote rural areas, enabling transport and medical supplies via drone. Manage traffic for emerging generation autonomous vehicles. Previous support funded under the program included development of the miniature ground stations to support disaster relief operations, such as improved efficiency in high data transfer satellites, and our first European in-orbit demonstration of new type of water propulsion. Okay, perhaps there might be interesting projects. Like, if you would ask me, we're referring to currency. That's what they're really referring to. Since we're taking a look at some of the governments, and most likely, most of these articles most likely related currency. Those governments looking to move away to their own currency, and sometimes because the currency is so unstable, they might use currency pay as you go, so that would be kind of currency. But either way, I think that's what they're referring to. These governments, that's a waste of time of these governments. That's what they're doing. That's the problems they look after. That's a waste of time. Digital infrastructure is should unlock opportunities for growth and or prosperity and delivering government's mission to put the UK at the forefront of global scientific and technology advancement and future telecommunications one of the five critical technologies identified as science and technology framework. The UK's space agency will host a webinar on the 22nd of March, so that will be later this month for potential applicants looking to learn more about how their ideas could support their ambitions and or how to bid investment, right? So there might be some opportunities, right? If you yourself, perhaps that's what they're looking to address, right? Currency issues, right? If that's what they're looking to address, really, so how you can propose a project and to solve real problems. But either way, let's progress. I don't know. There might be some opportunities there, right? Yourself, if you're interested in developing yourself and or personal development, I have published a course that will be 12 different points within the course, and I'm looking to share or bring more people's attention to very important areas that will be important for anyone who are looking to set up and or start a business and or company. That will be how to set targets, how to structure goals, and how to begin thinking about the budget, beginning with your personal budget. And I'm looking to share that information and more within this course. That will be 12 different points in total, and just over an hour long course in a number of different formats. If you like to find out more, feel free to reach out to me. If not, there might be some additional information on organization's website as well as QR code in the corner. UK is one of the leading artist partners, having committed a total of 190 million to the program. So to land on the moon, right? To land it, it would cost 74 million. That's how much it costs for India company or government to land on the moon. For US it costs 114 million. 114. So let's take a look at this kind of programs and what they're looking to achieve with those. 190 million of the program of the ESA Council of Ministry of Naval Strategy in UK Space Agency announced initial round of 20 million to fund the opening of ESA European Center to the space applications and telecommunications. So wasting everyone's time. Harvard Space Cluster, I have reached out to them. There's no response. So again, I don't know. These groups of people are wasting everyone's time, which is generating new opportunities. They may not be saying that they are. They're not associated with launching satellites into terrestrial telecommunications networks, right? So it's something they're looking to achieve. I'll highly recommend to reach out to the center yourself and see if you will get response, right? And this is a tax money. Thanks for watching. See you next one.